हरि ओम। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। ओम वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ओम श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ओम अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं गुरुदेव देव। हरि ओम हरि ओम। दक्षिणामूर्ति स्तोत्रम we will chant until here together. मौनौ व्याख्या प्रकटित परब्रह्म तत्त्वं युवानं वर्षिष्ठान्ते वसदृशिगणैः आवृतं ब्रह्मनिष्ठैः आचार्येन्द्रं करकलितचिन्मुद्रमानन्दरूपं स्वात्मा रामं मुदितवदनं दक्षिणामूर्तिमीडे चित्रं वटतरोर्मूले वटविटपि समीपे भूमिभागे निषन्नं सकलमुनिजनानां ज्ञानदातारमारात् त्रिभुवनगुरुमीशं दक्षिणामूर्तिदेवं जननमरणदुःखच्छेददक्षं नमामि। चित्रं वटतरोर्मूले वृद्धा शिष्या गुरुर्युवा गुरोस्तु मौनं व्याख्यानं शिष्यास्तु छिन्न संशयाः निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम नमः प्रणवार्धाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। These slokas we call as dhyana slokas. Stotram, we have completed the first verse of Dakshinamurti Stotram. That also we chant together. विश्वं दर्पण दृश्यमान नगरी तुल्यं निजान्तर्गतं पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिर्वः उद्भूतं यथा निद्रया यः साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोध समये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयम् तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदम् श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदम् श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये. This verse written in Shardula meter. Bhagavan Shankaracharya written this verse in Shardula. Shardula means tiger. So the movement of this verse is like how the tiger walks. Vishwam darpana drishyamana nagari tulyam nijantargatam. That way tiger walks. This is the greatness of our Sanskritam. Our language Sanskritam is very rich and very deep. So much is there to reflect. Okay. In the first verse of Dakshinamurti Stotram, Bhagavan explained about the status of a Jivan Mukta Purusha. That Jivan Mukta Purusha is Swatmanam Eva Advayam. He realized himself, Swatmanam Eva Advayam. There is no non-duality at all. This word, to listen, it seems and sounds very simple. Because our entire experience is plurality. Mind, manyness is there, Swamiji. Physical bodies, manyness is there, Swamiji. Worldly experiences, manyness is there, Swamiji. But this Mahatma realized there is no manyness. Only Advayam Eva. This is one of his experience. Swatmanameva Advayam. Mahatma. Then what about this world? Every day we are crushed by this world. What about this? He said, Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari Tulyam. It is as though a city in the mirror. It is an appearance in the mirror, but in fact, there is no city in the mirror. You are not using your buddhi, so you are saying there is a Vishwam, there is a Vishwam. There is no outward Vishwam. This is a Darpana Drishyamana Nagari Tulyam. It is as though a city reflecting in the mirror. And moreover, I want to say, Nijantargatam. There is no world at all outside. All the time I identify with physical body, then I can say, world is outside, world is outside, world is. You are not this physical body. This entire world is inside you, nothing outside. Nijantargatam. This is his second phase of realization. These two together we can call as a complete liberation. Therefore, world cannot bind him. Moreover, he is the single soul captain. Second thing is not there. This is the state of that Mahatma. Then, Swamiji, for him, okay, entire world is inside only and he himself is the substratum for that image. But we are experiencing every day. All the time we are identifying with this physical body. Who is making this drama, Swamiji? Who is the cheater? Not allowing me to know my own self. Not allowing me to know truth of the world. Then Bhagavan said, Mayaya. There is a concept called Maya. Today, entire class on Maya only. Because in Vedanta, so many topics are, they say main topics are 6. One is Maya. If anybody says, I studied complete Vedanta, means we have to study 6 topics in traditional language. One is called Jiva. We have to study complete history of this Jiva. Second one is called Ishvara. Third one is called Maya. And then connectivity between these two, Jiva and Ishvara. And finally, Ekatva should be understood. That is the fifth. And the sixth Lakshana is called Jeevan Mukta Purusha Lakshanas. How he moves in the world. Together is called Vedanta. So today in our class, we will study about Maya. Generally people, they use Maya. What is this Maya? Little Sanskrita definitions and little orthodox and traditional teaching will be there. Please cooperate with me. We will study Maya. First of all, what are the Lakshanas of Maya? What are the characteristics of Maya? And the commentators have given 6 characteristics this Maya has. 6. First characteristic is Maya Jiva Ishwaradi Vibhaga Sunya Shuddha Chaitanya Asrita Maya. This way they defined. What is Maya? Jiva Ishwaradi Vibhaga Sunya Shuddha Chaitanya Asrita Maya. Swamiji, what does it mean? In Maya, there is no Vibhaga. Vibhaga means you cannot say this is the Jiva Maya, this is the Ishvara Maya, or Ishvara created Maya, or Jiva created Maya. That kind of difference is not there. This is very deep point. You know, as long as Maya is there, so long these concepts of Jiva and Ishvara will be there. Even Ishvara also, Swamiji, even Ishvara also. As long as this ignorance is there, as long as this play of Maya is there, Jiva, Ishvara, Ityadi will be there. But this Maya, Jiva, Ishvara, Vibhaga, Sunya. There is no Ishvara Maya, there is no Jiva Maya, nothing. And then Jiva, Ishvara, Vibhaga, Sunya, Shuddha Chaitanya Asrita. And it is a superimposition on Brahman only. Not Ishvara brought Maya and kept, for the play of the world. No. At the same time, Jiva also not prosected. It is an appearance, an illusion. Asrita means it is depending on Brahma only. Brahma Asrita Maya. This should be very, very clear. Some people, why I am saying is, some people, they are ready to deny Jiva. Yeah, yes, Swamiji, this Jiva Bhava is a Maya only, myth only. Because body is changing, mind is changing, emotions are changing, everything is changing. One day death will come and completely relations and everything will go away. And the same Jiva will born somewhere and he will forget everything. He doesn't give a zero importance to his previous ashram. So Jiva Bhava, many people, they are not ready to deny Ishvara. Even great Mahatma Siddhanta, Vishishta Advaita Ityadi, great Mahatmas also, they say, no. We cannot deny Ishvara. Ishvara is the truth forever. That also not possible. Ishvara concept itself will come when Jagat is there, Jiva is. If there is no Jagat, if there are no Jivas, then what is Ishvara? Boss to whom? There is no office, there is no employees, and he is saying, I am boss. Kiske liye boss aap? 3 will vanish. That is the Advaita definition. We should be very clear regarding concept of Maya. 1. Second characteristic of Maya, they say, Maya is Eka. This is also a little difficult to understand. Not many Mayas. Maya is one only. Eka. One student got up in the class and he said, Mahatma, if Maya is one Eka, Huh? For example, if one person get liberation, everybody should get. Because Maya is one, he dispelled that Maya. So automatically entire Maya should be dispelled. You said it is one. You are saying it is one. But we are all not liberated. How can you justify your statement? Maya is one. Eka. They say, example, darkness is one. Is it clear? Darkness is one. But that Mahatma, he put light in his room. So his room is very bright because he kept that light on. For him, no Maya. It doesn't mean different kinds of darknesses are there. His darkness can be removed, my darkness cannot be removed. In the same way, that Mahatma kept this Jnana Jyoti in his Antakarana room. So there is no ignorance, there is no Maya in him. His Antakarana liberated. His Antakarana is very clear. His knowledge is very established. It doesn't mean different Antakaranas have different kinds of Mayas. No, Maya is one only. This is second characteristic of Maya. And third characteristic, they say Maya is Anadi. Anadi means Maya is not created. Generally, whatever we say, whether it is an object or a being or anything, there is a point of creation. Otherwise, we don't believe. How can it be possible, Swamiji? Some or other time it should be created. Krishna, date of birth. Rama, date of birth. For the entire world, date of birth. Surya, date of birth. For Maya, there is no date of birth. Anadi means there is no Adi. Utpatti rahitatvat. There is, it is not created. There is no Utpatti for Maya. That's why here greatness of Vedanta. Maya is not a real entity. Maya is not an entity. Maya is a confusion in intellect. Confusion, it happens. It cannot be taught by anyone. It cannot be guided by anyone. As long as the confusion is there, so long we will misbehave. Maya is a confusion. Maya is not an entity. That's why we call it as Anadi Vastu. Jiva is not created Maya. Ishvara is not created Maya. Even Brahma also not created Maya. If we have ignorance, an appearance will be there, like a water in the mirrors. Anadi. Brahma also Anadi only. They say 6 are Anadi, one is Maya, and Brahma also Anadi. No one can create Brahma. If somebody is there to create Brahma, so some object is there, it cannot be Advaya Vastu. Brahma means one only. So Maya is Anadi, not created, because it is a just confusion only, not an entity, not a reality, not a solid thing. Upanishad also it is said regarding this concept, Brahma is Nirvikar. They cannot say Maya is created by Brahma. Brahma is Nirvikar. Nirvikar means there is no Vikara in Brahma. Vikara means no change, no disturbance. From such an object or from such a thing, nothing can come. Nirvikar. Therefore, Upanishad questions, Nayam kutaschita nabhova kaschita. This Maya, Nayam kutaschita. It doesn't come from anywhere. Na bhabhuva kaschita. Nothing can come out of from Maya. It doesn't come from anything. At the same time, nothing can come out of Maya. That kind of entity is this Maya. That's why they call it as illusion. It is a confusion. This is third characteristic of Maya. Anadi. Fourth one is Santa. Santa means Antena Sahita. There is an end to Maya. Thank God, Swamiji. If this kind of such a confusion, if there is no end, we cannot be Shanta. Because everywhere confusion. But as long as you are ignorant, if you don't get proper self-knowledge, it will play. When we get that self-knowledge, it will disappear. Then we say all these statements are true. I got that knowledge of rope. Array, rope was, rope is, and rope will be. There is no chance to the snake on the rope. I myself confused and I don't say anything or close my mouth and slowly I walk out. Because there is no snake at all. So play of Maya is because of ignorance. Therefore, it has an end. If you get that knowledge, it will disappear. This is fourth characteristic of Maya. Santa. Antena Sahita. Now the fifth point is very, very important point and we have discussed already. That is Maya. Sat asattabhyam anirvachaniyam. You cannot define Maya as Sat. As Sat means as real, as truth. You cannot say Maya is real or truth. Sat. Why, Swamiji? Because Satyam means Trikale Tishtati iti Satyam. If you want to say anything Satyam, it should not change in the past and present and future. If you say any truthful work, that is there. All the time we speak that only, then we can say it is Satyam. But if you see the entire world or body or mind, it cannot be like that. All the time it changes. So it is not Satyam. Time to time it changes. In past it was like that, in present, in future we don't know how it is going to become. So you cannot say Sat. At the same time, you cannot say Asat also. If somebody asks, Swamiji, if it is not Sat, is it Asat? Asatyam? Maya? No, then Maharshis and teachers, they say, no, that way also it doesn't belong. This is the trick of Vedanta. You cannot say Maya is Asat. How can you say, Swamiji, it is Asat? Asat means Kalatrayepi Apratiyamanam. We can say something is false or something is untruth. That should be in any time, in any period of time, it should not exist. Like horns of a rabbit. Because there is no horns for rabbit. That is called asatyam. Untruth. Whereas this Maya, even though it is not satyam, but we are experiencing it. I am experiencing body. Is it true or not? What are you talking, Swamiji? True. I am experiencing relations, good and bad and raga, dvesha, ityadi, continuously. I am experiencing the world, panchabhutatmaka world I am experiencing. You cannot say it is asat. Asat means it should not at all comes under our experience. But this Maya comes under our experience. So you cannot say it is as a Satta. You cannot say it is as an Asatta. So how can we define, Swamiji, it? You can say one word that is called Mithya. Mithya means it is an appearance. Like same rope and snake experience. In fact, there is no snake at all. At the same time, experience of snake also there. So that kind of situation is called midya. So if you get that knowledge of rope, the snake will disappear. In the same way, satta asattabhyam anirvachaniyam maya midya iti kirtaniyam. You can title this maya, or the entire concept behind this world is as mithya. It is an appearance. It is an illusion on the truth. This is the fifth characteristic of maya. Satta asattabhyam anirvachaniyam mithya. And sixth one is maha adbhuta. Maha adbhuta means maya is a great wonder. You cannot take light. We don't know when it caught us. We don't know how much suffering it is giving. What a trick, what a adbhuta. Because the Satchidananda Parabrahma, Bhagavanta, is me. But because of Maya, the same Satchidananda Bhagavanta behaving like a fool, behaving like an idiot. This is all because of this Devi. Mahadbhuta, her trick, that's why we need Guru and Bhagavan and Sadhana, everything. Mahadbhuta. It is a great wonder. Entire world is outside, Swamiji, we say. We say not. It is complete truth we are giving. But the fact is there is no world at all. This world is just a play of my mind. Nijantargata. But who is making this complete drama? Mahadbhuta Maya. If you think of her Adbhutam, from physical body to the great Ishvara, entire Gola, this and that, 14 worlds, everything is an appearance, just an illusion. Nothing is true. But this Maya says, for every second it confuses us. We give so much reality, so much priority, so much validity to what is not there. We are giving everything to that. At the same time, this is half confusion. Other confusion, we don't know nothing what is Atma. That is me all the time. You cannot say, I missed somewhere, Swamiji. If I missed means everything missed on. I cannot be missed. Atma. And we don't see what it is. That's why Maya is Maha Adbhuta. That's how commentators on this Dakshinamurty Stotram, and they said these are the characteristics of Maya. Jiva Ishwaradi Vibhaga Sunya Shuddha Chaitanya Asrita Maya. 1. Eka. 2. Anadi. 3. Santa. 4. Sata Asatbyam Anirvachaniyam Midya. 5. Maha Adbhuta. That's why they give some characteristics regarding Dakshinamurty Stotram. This Maya, Nijantargata Vishwam. This Vishwam is Nijantargatam, but it is projecting outside. We are Satchidananda Parabrahma, but it is identifying or feeling as though I am this physical body. Then everything starts. We don't believe world in me, because how can this entire world in this body, Swami? In me, you said. They said, not this me. This is not you. That understanding, this trick is making Maya. And the next line, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji defined Maya's game is this. And commentators, they added some more information regarding Maya. And Bhagavan give one example. How this Maya will work? Yadha nidraya. Maya works on the Jiva like dream. In our Advaita philosophy, very popular example is this dream. And in Mandukya Karika, in advanced Vedanta, if you stay, they don't say there are 3 states of experience. Generally, we say 3 states of experiences. Jagruddhavastha, Swapnavastha, Sushuptavastha. They say this Swapnavastha and this Jagruddhavastha together we can say as one only. Because both are belonging to same reality. How the dream? So this is also like dream only. So this is one experience only. And deep sleep is another experience. They say 2 only. Bhagavan here, he gives that example. This is like Yadha Nidraya. This play of Maya is like how that experience will happen. The dream experience. Same. And again, commentators, they caught, how can you justify, Swamiji, this Maya is like a dream? And they have given so more points to reflect. We have to do mananam on that. Then the thought will be, we can assimilate. First point they give, the play of this dream. In dream, one thing will happen. That is, ignorance will work fully. At the same time, truth will be covered fully. In dream, you cannot say, half I know that I am Venkata Chaitanya, another half I know that is that dream man, what he is doing in the dream. No. Truth is covered completely and some ignorance will play completely. That's why we give so much reality to that dream while dreaming. So much scared. Some people, they say, when they come out of the dream, thank God they came out from the dream. Why? It is so wild, Swamiji, complete fear. My hands and legs shivered in that dream. Something. Some tiger is chasing me. My enemies are attacking me. They complete, because truth is covered completely and ignorance play is also complete. This Maya also do the same job. Whatever, now we are saying worldly experience. Swamiji, 9 o'clock ho gaya, I have to go to office. Hi, everyone. I know them, everyone. That is my chair. This is my salary. Can anyone say it is like dream? And we justify. Swamiji, if you say it is a dream, we cannot continue our life. Slowly we will understand. But the fact is, it is like that tone. Because truth covers completely and ignorance play is full. That's why. This is also like dream, that is also like. Second, dream is antargatam. If anybody asks, where is dream? But the dreamer will say, there is a beach, there is a sunlight, there is a boat, he is walking, that my enemy is coming, I was so much angry, the dreamer will say. But now you say, this dream is antargatam or bahirgat. It is completely inside mind play only, but the dreamer will not say. In the same way, this entire world and physical body and relations, everything is in mind only. In mind only body is there, in mind only physical relations are there, in mind only everything. This entire thing is Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagare Tulyam. Inside only like a dream. There is no outside at all. In mind only. We have to reflect. So mind is more widened. Mind is more bright. Mind is giving place to body, not body is giving place to mind. This is the body, in that body is little drop, mind is there, it also working. This is big, that is no. Reverse. Everything in mind only. Antargatam, like dream. But the dreamer, as he doesn't say, this man also, it takes time to digest. Antargatam. Second, third point. That is very much interesting. Third point is, even though it is a dream, world and worldly experiences, family, salary, status, even though it is like a dream, but the fact is, we enjoy it. There is no family, solidly. There is no physical body, solid way. There is no world, solid way. But this man is enjoying this dream. In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, they say, Maharshi say, he says, Na tatra radaha. There is no in reality radam. Na tatra ashvaha. There is no ashvam. Na tatra padaha. There is no road. But this man is feeling, he sat on that ratham and he himself is saying, I am a king. I am a king. I am going in my chariot, which has so many horses. Here also, same way. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad said, there is no real solid house. There is no solid physical body. There are no solid relations. But we say, I am there. Who are you? This king. Riding, enjoying. And fourth point, they say, this nidra, this dream, it is very, very powerful. Because in Jiva Nidra only, while dreaming, we say completely it is real, fact, fear or happiness, whatever. This is Parameshwara Nidra. The entire world is Parameshwara Nidra. Now you can say how much powerful it is. Everything is a wonder. You cannot say it is not there. Everything is a wonder. Everything is great. Everything is very, very important. Surya, Chandra, Samudra, Bhumi, money, richness, Kubera, Indra, Chandra, Prime Minister, America, war, bomb, nuclear bomb. This is all your mind only. Maha. These are all Yadha Nidraya. Bhagavan Shankaracharya is saying, this play of Vishwam is like a dream. Will it continue forever, Swamiji? No, no. As long as you don't know Atma Vidya, self-knowledge, so long this entire power will be there. If you know the Atma Jnanam, Atma Vidya, it will disappear. Actually, we cannot say it will disappear. It was not there. That is its status. Complete illusion and just confusion. Simple confusion of my buddhi on. That's why Pujya Gurudev always used to say, you need not to do so much thinking for Vedanta. It is a small adjustment on. How we adjust radio. Swamiji, complete noise, Swamiji, noise. Don't break the radio. Just to adjust little frequency, then everything will be sharp. That is the greatness of this Vedanta. Yatha Nidraya. Then you can understand Prabodha Samaye Swatmanameva Advayam. Who understood Swamiji this way? Dakshinamurtaye. To that Jivan Mukta Dakshinamurti Purusha, Nama Idam Astu. My namaskaram always should go to his lotus feet. And regarding this thought, it's very simple. Slowly, if we reflect, we can take upwards. Gurudev says, Jivan Mukta Purusha is like mirror. That Darpana Drishyama, like mirror. And he writes that quotation, mirror is, reflects everything. It cannot say it is my favorite, it is not my favorite, my disciple, not that fellow is not my disciple. Reflects everything. Keep nothing. Mirror cannot keep anything. Whatever comes in front of it, it reflects and leaves. Keep nothing. And no attachment to anything. You cannot touch the mirror, this outer objects, whatever it may be. There is just reflection only. It cannot enter into the mirror. That Jivan Mukta Purusha is like that mirror. Somebody asked him, Gurudev, you move the entire world, how you feel? He said this way, reflect everything, keep nothing, not attached to anything. That is Jivan Mukti. Always mirror is mirror only, whatever the play of the world. And Pashyan Atmani, they said. Because their state is, Pashyan means they are seeing this world, at the same time they are seeing that Atma also, the Jivan Mukta Purusha. In Sanskrit also they use one phrase like Gayan Tishtati. Gayan Tishtati means that man sat also and he is singing also. This Jivan Mukta Purusha, this first verse Jivan Mukta Purusha, he settled in that Atma Jnana. He settled in that Brahma Jnana. He abides in that Brahma Jnana. At the same time, Pashyan also, he is moving in this world also. He is serving the people. He is working for the society. He is guiding the Sadhaka Lokam. That's why they used Pashyan. How can you know, Swamiji? This is all there in this commentary. Because in Manasollasa, where Sureshwaracharya written commentary on Dakshinamurty Stotram, he has written 30 verses on the first sloka of Dakshinamurty Stotram in his comment. For second verse, he has written 50 slokas. These are all the thoughts. Because first verse in Dakshinamurty Stotram, first verse is Jivan Mukta Purusha Lakshanam. This Jivan Mukta Purusha, Pashyan Atmani api, Pashyan Jagat api. He is seeing Atma also, he is working in this world also. Like Tishtati Gayan, he sits and sings. He sits in the self-knowledge. Some people, they confuse. If you know the self-knowledge, our worldly relations will break. You cannot enjoy the world. You cannot give the reality to the world. World will disappear. No, he is working. He is serving. He is leading the people. That is also Mahat Karya of this. If they don't come out of from their Atma Sthiti, we cannot get knowledge. Regarding this issue, our Acharya taught one thing. Brahmanishta Mahatmas, there are 4 types. In Yoga Vasishta and in some other books, it is written. You can say as Jivan Mukta Purushas or Brahmanishta Purushas, they are 4 types. The first Mahatmas, they categorized as, his name as Brahmavit. Brahmavit, 1. Second Mahatma name is Brahma Vidvara. His name is Brahma Vidvara. Third Mahatma name is Brahma Vidvarenya. Brahma Vidvarenya. Fourth Mahatma name is Brahma Vidvarishta. In Yoga Shastra, it is Brahmavit. Brahmavitvara, Brahmavitvarenya, Brahmavit Varishta. Regarding liberation, knowledge, all four are same. Four are liberated, Jivan Mukta Purushas only. Four dispelled their ignorance. And four people, they experienced Brahmasthiti. Now, then why you differentiated them, Swamiji? Why you categorized Swamiji? Why you are saying there are four types of Mahatmas? If you see the Sanskrita meaning, with Vara, Varishta, Varenya means second one is greater than first one. Third one is greater than second one. Fourth one is greater than third one. That will be the meaning. So we may think, Brahma Varishta is greater than Brahmavit and other people. And some people, they say also that way. That Mahatma is very great. He is Brahmavit Varishta. This Mahatma is not that great. He is just Brahmavit only. No. Mahatmas, they don't say that way. All are liberated, all are dispelled the ignorance, all are established in the truth. That is same. Then Brahmavit means this man dispelled his ignorance and enjoyed his Nirvikalpa Samadhi. First man, Brahmavit. He enjoyed his Nirvikalpa Samadhi. And after Samadhi, this Mahatma came out of that Nirvikalpa Samadhi and started serving the society. He moves in the society very actively. He is working for the people. He is helping in the evolution of the jivas. Him only in Bhagavad Gita Krishna calls Loka Sangraham Eva. For the Loka Kalyanam, for the welfare of the world, he works very much. Like Swami Vivekananda and Gurudev and so many Mahatmas. This Mahatma, after his Nirvikalpa Samadhi, he comes out of it and he serves the society. He is Brahmavit. Second one is called Brahmavit Vara. This Mahatma, regarding Samadhi time, Nirvikalpa Samadhi, first one also enjoyed Nirvikalpa Samadhi, but second Mahatma, the duration of Nirvikalpa Samadhi is more time. More time he did Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Not like that. More time. After that long period of time, he also come out of from that Samadhi, Nirvikalpa Samadhi. He also serves the society, but not very actively. Little only he will serve. He will serve definitely. Not much actively he doesn't work for the society. Like Ramana Maharshi, he doesn't speak and anything, but he serves the society. He is called like Brahmavita Vara. Okay, Swami. Third one is called Brahmavit Varenya. Brahmavit Varenya Purusha. Almost completely he spends his time in Nirvikalpa Samadhi only. He comes out of from the Nirvikalpa Samadhi here and there, but he doesn't interact with the world. Complete renounced world for him, no. He says no. Majority of his time is in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. That deep state of meditations he enjoys. 6 months, 8 months, that sometimes he comes. Some Mahatmas every day they come and take some milk and some fruit, and again they go to meditation. If you say anything, any worldly news also, they are not interested. If they say worldly news also, they are not interested. because their reveling is there. Is Brahma with Varenya. The final one is called Brahma with Varishta. This Mahatma, Brahma with Varishta, it is written in that book. He does 21 days continuously Nirvikalpa Samadhi, and he kicks the physical body. He doesn't come out of the Samadhi. From the Nirvikalpa Samadhi only, he will get the Mahasamadhi. He will die in our language. In his language, through the Nirvikalpa Samadhi only, he enters into Mahasamadhi. Our Acharya used to say that racket, it works and works and works until it enters into the space. After space, if you ask it come back, it doesn't come because zone changed. Zone changed. Mind zone itself he changes. Mahasamadhi. Varishta. Why, Swamiji, you are telling all this? Because here Dakshinamurti, he is Guru. He is not fourth, third, second box. This Dakshinamurti Guru is in the first box. Pashyan Vishwam Pashyan Atma. He established in his Atma Jnanam no confusion, no wavering. At the same time, he is working for society. How long he will work, Swamiji? Mahatma said, so long that prarabdha of students will be there. As long as the prarabdha of the students there, so long Guru will work. He has to make that student as a Jivan Mukta Purusha or a liberated soul. Until that, he works. If it happens, then his wish. So here, Pashyan Atma, Pashyan Vishwam. To that Dakshinamurti Jivan Mukta Purusha, I am doing my salutations. Because if he is not there, there is no teaching. If there is no teaching, there is no enlightenment to the entire world. They are like Surya, Bhagavan. Surya Bhagavan also realized man only. But Narayana said, you cannot sit, go and serve the world. He is serving. Guru is like that. Here, that Mahatma. So this is the complete history of the first verse of Dakshinamurti Stotram. See how beautiful, how deep, how many points are there to know and reflect. You know? That's why they say Dakshinamurti Stotram is a Prauda Prakarana Grantha. It needs a lot of reflection. Now, second verse of Dakshinamurti Stotram. In second verse, Dakshinamurti Bhagavan, or his description is like Ishvara. Here, Bhagavad Shankaracharya, he is describing Dakshinamurti Stotra as Ishvara. First verse, he described him as a Jivan Mukta Purusha in the first verse. In second verse, this Dakshinamurti Stotra will be described as an Ishvara. It means we are going to know we are going to know more and more knowledge about Ishvara. Generally, people will say Ishvara, Ishvara, Ishvara. What is Ishvara? What are his characteristics? What he does? These are all will be in the second verse. In today's class, we just we chant the second verse. Next class, we will study. Please repeat after me. Bijasyantarivangkuro jagadidam prang nirvikalpam punaha maya kalpita desha kala kalana vaichitrya chitrikrutam मायावीव विजृम्भय sorry मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपमः अत्यपिमः योगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदम् श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये टुगेदर बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदं प्राङ्निर्विकल्पं पुनः माया कल्पितदेशकालकलना वैचित्र्यचित्रीकृतम् मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपिमः योगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये. Nice meter itself, beautiful. Vishwam darpana drishyamana nagari तुल्यं निजान्तर्गतं पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिरिवो भूतं यथा निद्रया यः साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोध समये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयम् तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदं प्राङ्निर्विकल्पं पुनः माया कल्पितदेशकालकलना वैचित्र्यचित्रीकृतं मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपिमः योगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये. We must reflect more and more and more, then it will be very 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 tasty. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.